Okay. Oh, God. I'm doing great. Doing magnificent. How are you doing? I ain't gotta worry about cockroaches anymore. I am no longer house sitting, so. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, I can lay down without a bug crawling on me. Okay, good job there. I don't know, like one person's talking and there's only 9 people in here. Well, 11. Oh my God. Choo-choo train. Choo-choo. That's the third animal I've seen out here since I'm out here. Again. Oh. I have a data plan, dumbass. I've had to say that a trillion times too. Like, wow, great, like, cool. Dealing with the same cancer culture group still. That waited 5 minutes to be a troll. It's just absurd. No. My shelter's dry. Yesterday I was house sitting. I'm in my shelter now. Oh my God. I'm glad to be back. I do. Oh, well. Look at all the bugs around me. Like, oh my God. Look at them all. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. So why is it fucking lagging? This is ridiculous. And I need to take my headphones. I don't even have them plugged in or anything. That's the funny part. I don't know why it lagged. Say banned. Yeah, it's nice where I live. Out here in the woods where I really live, and I'm not house sitting and having to worry about cockroaches everywhere. Yes, Austin, I'm happy to be back out here. Oh my fucking. I didn't even want to stream it. I just want to like lay down and go to sleep. I enjoyed the silence for a bit there. Albeit there's traffic noise and stuff. But, oh. I can hear the crickets. I can feel the wind. And yeah, there's been like 2 mosquitoes since I've been back out here. And then I saw one of my frogs that, kind of keeps the ant population, that keeps the other bug population in check. And they're really not out right now because it rained. And even when they are out, it's not even like it's an issue because they give me a buffer zone. Like, oh my God. It does. It really does. And the best part is my shelter could be 1,000 times better. This is just some half-ass slap together thing. And I could make this where if it rained all year nonstop and just flooded, I'd be fine. I just choose not to. I'm just lazy. I am in there. I'm glad to be able to look down and sit where I am and not looking at like 10 different things, which are cockroaches moving, let alone what's in front of me, and like, oh my God. I'm looking for cockroach, it's just not there. And I don't, like, bro, like, dog. Mind you, my wall is up. I fold this up, but homie, I sleep here. Like, look, as you can see, look at all the no bugs out here. These are just bags I have wrapped up in plastic just in case they do get wet in here. That's stuff that's mine. And then like trash bags. Like no bugs. No bugs. No bugs. No bugs. I mean, yeah, there's like maybe a mosquito around here too. But like, especially because it rained and it's gonna be down to 50s tonight. Like, oh, it's gonna be an awesome night. Like, I'm nervous they got in my jacket because my jacket got holes and shit in it like this. So I'm nervous they got up in there. Like, and I hope they crawl out and they get eaten alive by the ants and the frogs out of here. Let alone my little centipedes. There's 2 of them that are like dogs. They'll be in my shelter, and then when they see me come in, they walk out. They don't come back. They don't turn around. They're like, oh, daddy's home. Oh. Like, bro. I didn't make that video to shame my family, bro. I'd be damned if I was living like that. It's one thing. Whatever the fuck that is. Like, I didn't go to bed till like 6, 7 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 9. Like, I went to bed and I woke up 30 minutes really before after that, but I forced myself to go back to sleep. Oh, and then there's a froggy. Oh, you're okay, buddy. It's a froggy. Look at my pest control. I need to take that turd and unleash it in that house. Bro, that thing will be in heaven. I need to go. That's what I need to do. I need to capture this and all the other ones out here and go release it. Boy. I just got to worry about the cats killing it or the dog killing the. Oh, they will eat the fuck out of those cockroaches. I'm gonna be. Bro, they would eat the fuck out of him, bro. Just. Uh-huh. It could be thicker. That's a little one that's like grown up a little bit. There's a big one out here still, somewhere. Because they're throttling my internet connection. I have a 5G phone with a 5G internet service. They just don't like me. I had better stream quality when I had a 4G phone. Like when I first started streaming, I upgraded my phone. Yeah, I'm being throttled. My internet's being throttled. They do not like me. No one likes me. Happy Sunday? It's not a happy Sunday, but okay. Like, I'm not in a good mood. I'm just streaming for a little bit just to be streaming back at my shelter and remind people I'm homeless. Like, that house sitting shit's over. Ooh, like, no. You don't like me. You don't have to, like, bullshit me. I got my boots on, but you don't have to keep shoveling the bullshit. And look, you're just spamming me with bullshit. Like, okay. Got it. And then I answered half of these people, but they're not, like, responding. So. A lot of people being. And then, like, there they go, like, being gaslight or cancel cultures. No, 5G is pretty good. Trust me, when I just like sprung up getting a new phone without anyone knowing. Like, no. Bro, I downloaded Wild Rift in literally like 60 seconds. Like, fully downloaded it. In like 60 seconds. Maybe 5 minutes in tops. When I first got this phone. I used to be able to stream Wild Rift, like, good quality. And then it started getting pixelated, and then the stream started messing up more. So, you know, if I would stream for 8 hours, and I'd get about maybe like 7 hours of content, and like an hour of loading, the entire 7 hours. Now, if I were to stream for 8 hours, I get 7 hours of loading screens, 1 hour of gameplay, and it's like incredibly like potato quality gameplay footage. I mean, I used to get pristine, clear quality, like, streams and streaming. And that's just my definition of truth with all my videos I have. Even the ones before I was monetized and like even like beginning to do lives where I'd be like, you know, it's day 1087 of me, Matthew Neville Golding here, being homeless, carrying American aid, EU and allied forces on my back unpaid. Hope everyone's having a blessed day today. Feel free to check out the social media channel attached down below. And again, you'll have a blessed rest of your day. The stream quality on those would be pretty good usually. Some of them will be choppy occasionally, but that's just the element of the fucking I have to deal with. I don't know why it's lagging. You're getting banned. Like, I don't know who's like messing with my technology, trying to like be an authoritarian on my channel. I don't know why it lagged. I clicked on your name. I clicked on your name twice to ban you. Oh, look at this. Hold on. I can put my water down and turn away. I can get up and go take a piss now. There will not be a bug on this bottle. Damn near all day. Afternoon, baby. Boop. It's this one. Another troll. More trolls. Just more trolls. Like, I'm just done with it, boy. Yeah. Oh my God. What's it like to live in America? It's a simulation of hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. No. It's called Landlord Gets Fucking Exterminator and gets rid of those cockroaches. It's not some homemade remedy recipe like, homie, that is what they're paying rent for. That is what the landlord is supposed to be doing. Anyways, is basic property management on their real estate property that they are renting out to their tenants. At the end of the day, yes, you may theoretically make $1 million from all your real estate. But if you were to have to fix, if the cost was to fix everything in all your real estate, if it were to break, were to be $700,000, you would have to set aside $700,000 out of your $1 million. So theoretically, you only have $300,000 to play with. The other $700,000 has to fix your place, like your real estate, if it's to break, because your tenants are paying rent for that specific fucking reason. This ain't, oh, you're paying me rent and something breaks. Like, hey, I'll be back in 6 months. Like, no, homie, I'm there pretty much at midnight fixing it. That's a good landlord. That's how a landlord's supposed to be. And, like, if you own, it's a little different. And, like, have, like, a mortgage and bought a place, it's a little different. That's on to you. No, AT, stay where you are. Trust me, stay where you are. Are you originally from the UK? I'm just beyond being curious. No, just stay right where you are. I'm curious where you're really from, more than anything. Because people usually don't report them, Aiden. That's why. And I don't know why. Well, I mean, I kind of know why, because if you do start to, like, you know, if they're already that shitty and let you live in that shitty of quality, they're obviously going to kick you out. And irregardless, yeah, you can sue them, but you're not going to get that settled until, like, 6 months later, so to speak, in court. And then you're 6 months without a house. So, it's kind of why I'm doing the way I'm doing it. Nah, there's jobs coming. Just relax. Trust me, the clown show's almost over. This is not a joke. At no point in any way, shape, or form are you getting back in the BRICS economy. And if you are in the BRICS economy, it's where they want you. To strategically and militarily... Yeah. The clown show is almost over. Like, no, legitimately, I gotta get NATO together and pretty much go through all our fucking GDP and figure this shit out. Because we gotta live in a world where it's pretty much NATO living off of NATO. And if anyone else is gonna look at Russia and China, who are gonna be like, no, you can't join them or we'll invade you. And as you can see, they can't protect you, because look at Ukraine. That's what they're gonna, like, do to manipulate people into joining BRICS. Albeit, everyone's going to get what they want initially, but like as time goes on, they're going to cannibalize each other, for sure. It's all smooth sailing right now, just because everyone's getting what they want. But when the dust all settles and everything, no, they're going to cannibalize each other. Just give it time. Bro, I'm about to capture a bunch of these fucking frogs and release them in the house. Be like, just let these fuckers hop around. You might have to clean up a fucking frog turd here and there. Hell, eat them all. Bro, I had a shit ton of carpenter ants. Not to like a point where it was a cockroach infestation level, but like all the big carpenter ants that were out here usually and would occasionally crawl on me, they're all gone. The frogs ate them all, dude. They're all gone. Just I might see an occasional like little one. That's it. Yeah, E.T., I would stay right where you're at. Again, the clown show is almost over. There's a reason he's trying to go to war with Venezuela over there, just to do anything to cover up that Jeffrey Epstein list. He's got a group of useful idiots and got them, like, motivated and going right now, and they ain't seeing the bigger picture. Like, yes, I get that message and everything, but let's just wait just a little bit longer. There's a smarter way to go about this anyways. To where everyone that doesn't invite every other could come right over here. You are just dealing with somebody who does not want to go to prison. That's it. And that's all you're dealing with. It's almost over. And like, dude, I'll still do the federal crackdown through all the 50 states with whoever else gets in there. Like, I'm not worried about it. Albeit they're human and they're not perfect, but I have a commander-in-chief in charge, not a pedophile and drug addict, wife-beater, rapist in charge. That's all I'm trying to get at. I would elect myself, but I'm not 35, and then at the end of the day, it's the people that would have to elect me more than anything. I mean, I could be a tyrant and just take all the way the fuck over, but I'm trying to be a little bit more realistic about this. Because you're about to, like, no, they want to take over the world economically. Like, no, fuck you, NATO. That's how they're looking at it. And at the end of the day, NATO's a hypocrite because they do business with communists. And the entire idea of NATO was to counter communism. So you pretty much have to get back all together and figure out where the fucking problems are going to be. Honestly, I was talking about this last night on one of my streams or the night before. Because at the end of the day, you might as well just go ahead and get ready to replace everything. But look at which you can phase out incrementally that they would phase out, because they're not going to just take the whole theoretical red oak and rip it right out. You know, kind of like what they did with like copper and like bullet minerals, how they cancel the sale of those to America. They're going to like phase out increments like that throughout your economy. So you might as well go through A through Z of your GDP and figure out how you're going to work with each other. And look at the partnerships you do have that are like willing to work with NATO partners and NATO itself. Because NATO's America, we fund it the most anyways. So if anyone's failing to understand that, well, I ain't saying, like, you know. Yeah, for the most part. Like, at the end of the day, like, bro, capitalism works. That's just the crux of the crock, so to speak, is it being fair. Other than that, no, it will be fine. Because at the end of the day, if we can get our economy to work together in that way through an A through Z list and who we can really legitimately bring in, like Ukraine and many others, we can play the long game, because our consumption will damn not be anywhere near theirs. And because their consumption is going to go through the roof, just because they're going to flood in markets. So their product's going to be incredibly cheap. If you were to like play the long game, it's been like the war's being like poked out now and focused on, and like you know, focus shift change and all that. It's just the problem is just working out all that economics. Like food-wise, I know America's great, and like especially the EU a little bit too, because the Ukrainian farmer market was kind of like saturating the EU farmer market, and there was nowhere for them to really be because there were just so many already, and they had to find other places to go and like, you know, partners to work with. It's fun times. It's almost over with the clown being out of there, though. So. And I could get a lot more accurate if I'm actually reading like an intelligence report of some of these areas and like got an actual full list of my GDP. I could be talking about this a lot more accurate. Because I feel like there's a bunch of markets I can really get into theoretically if I was like president, theoretically, you know. Because I think like this sometimes and like to put the shoe on the other foot. Because, bro, at this point, it's almost like walking tall. And I'm pretty much handing you a shotgun. Except you've been playing ball with me the whole time, and I know this like really legitimately. It's like, no, homie, like you're about to get fucked up. Like you gotta start building your up here. all this security guarantee for Ukraine. Like, Bo, you got to start doing something like now. You are looking at your economic partners and being like, yeah, I'll get to you 4 years later. Keep being a lab rat that is detrimental to my satellite communications. Yeah, Aiden. And you got to go through that whole election process and re-electing them. So, like, that's why I'm not trying to get into anything stupid right now. We got enough shit to deal with before, like, we get into anything that's serious and requires a well-functioning government in unification on an objective. Yeah, but if you have term limits for somebody in Congress, you're pretty much going to have to give them 20 years. Realistically, you're not going to know every law in the U.S. Code, U.S. title, never mind whatever legislation you're trying to create within a 4-year, 8-year term limit for somebody in Congress, whether it be the House or Senate. You'd have to split it. Like 10 years House, 10 years Senate, because they're 2 years terms anyways. You're going to have to let the people get a level of knowledge. Albeit, yeah, you should know a lot when you go in, but there are a lot of, like, older laws in, like, the 1800s, 1700s that are still active today that handle a lot of the issues, like, you know, controversial issues we're going to deal with in the future. The biggest problem is people taking cybercrime seriously and starting to enforce laws on that, because that's going to be the bigger issue. Because when I'm 31 now, but when I'm 61, 30 years from now, or whenever, after, like, you know, 50 years, however long that may be, when I die, hey, when I'm 80 or 60, bro, be like living in, like, you know, Total Recall, like Ghost of the Shell type society. Like Watch Dogs type shit. The future generations are going to need to know how to deal with cybercrime, let alone the current generation here, for future reference. Let alone even when we get into the... should be a problem we're addressing now, rather than it catching us, like, off guard and having to deal with it then. Oh, I've already pushed on it for years now for them to give term limits to the Congress members and, like, literally give the state the power to impeach their state representative when Congress fails to do so. Now, if you apply basic gerrymandering laws and all these other laws to prevent, like, stacking districts, it's a feasible option. It's just a little bit more, like, safety nets I want to make in a balance of power, so to speak. Because there's a lot of issues. Because at the end of the day, the term limits, they got to understand the entire law of America. Because some of these laws will be lasting 50, 100 years, and definitely in America. Because I want to get to making legislation that actually lasts, because the only longest lasting piece of legislation we have in America this day is the Constitution. It's the only thing that's the longest lasting thing. Sure, like, you know, the races came around and, like, everyone could vote. Those are sticking around, but, like, the oldest ones, other than that, they stick around for 48 years and then they're gone. And trillions of dollars are wasted. Rather than it being around for 200, like, you know, a century, 2 centuries type thing, and it just being amended to address the current issue at hand with that legislation and the loopholes that have formed to get around it. Because if you build it, they will come, the good and the bad. Like, you build a lemonade station, you're going to have good people who give you good reviews, and you're going to have people that come and give you bad reviews. So, I don't give a fuck. You out in the middle of nowhere. Somebody will be out there. Get some lemonade. Hell, you might spark enough interest being like, dude, there's just a random person out in the middle of the woods selling lemonade for $1. You might even get the news out there on you, bro. You'll be the most paid lemonade stand ever. Because you also got to deal with what they're dealing with, too, because some people in Congress deal with, like, classified intelligence, especially if you're on the intelligence community. Or sick. When you see sick, it's in an intelligence community. If anyone doesn't know that. Has security clearances and all that shit. You know, they're a fucking pedophile on the Jeffrey Epstein list. You're going to have to replace that and make sure you got somebody in there you can trust with classified information. Because all they gotta do is like take a pretty much a prison wing and secure it off and throw these people in there. Because they got fucking classified information and all that shit. Personally, I'd rather just drop them in a wood chipper. It'd be a lot easier, but legal reasons. I've got it all worked out. This is a non-issue. It's just making sure nothing stupid happens beforehand, that's all. I'm not house sitting anymore. I'm doing great. Other than that, it's the standard trials and tribulations of my day. And my eyes like fucking hurt, dude, because there's like sensory deprivation. Like I gotta look at the leaves moving in the wind. Because I'm so used to seeing something moving like somewhere in my peripheral. Oh. Like, it was everywhere. I got food right here in my shelter. Fucking food right here. I don't see no cockroach out here. Like, ugh. So gross. I'm glad it is getting cold out here, though. It's good. Good. Oh, I see a problem happening right here. It feels like it's stuck in there. Oh, no, it ain't. Oh, Lord Willing's doing great. I don't know. Bro, again, I didn't know I had a kid. I didn't know I had a kid, so, I guess she's doing great, Lord willing. Hopefully the Lord is protecting her, guiding her, forgiving her, and blessing her. For sure. I hope she's having a blessed day, and she's, he's the Lord's keeping her heart calm and everything. Steadfast through her trials and tribulations. Like, I didn't know I had a kid. Kind of got sprung up on me. So, and then, hey, how are you doing? All right, Aiden, have a blessed rest of your day. How do I keep going? Through God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible. That's how I keep going. Be dead with you. Oh, how am I keeping? For some reason I misread that. I'm sorry. Lord willing, no, I'm doing great. Outside of my standard trials and tribulations. So, I'm doing great. Still 6 feet above ground, Lord willing, so. I don't know who you are from the UK, but okay. Sure. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Beep boop. 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 Sad I'm so far away, it wouldn't matter if I was next door to you. You wouldn't visit me. It don't matter. I ain't gay, I'm just giving you like a general reference to anything. Already take me, like, nah. I'm good, I ain't gotta worry about that. Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, you'd probably take me to the grave, you're right. You'd stab me to death. And you're from the UK, yeah, I'd get stabbed to death, for sure. No, this ain't no, this ain't living in the backyard. Like, no. 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 This ain't living in the backyard. No. I don't think it. No. There's my bike back here. No, we ain't out in the backyard. No, we got a highway over here, though. Way over through these woods, way back this way. I go way back that way. Like, hold on, I don't want to walk through any spiderwebs. Shit, maybe like a football field and a half that way. Maybe 2. And you'll hit a highway. And when you go over the highway, it's just nothing but woods on that side, too. It's private property, though, so I wouldn't go over there. You see somebody on private property, homie, you're lucky you're seeing them and possibly having a conversation with them. I'm be honest with you, it's private property. They can kind of shoot you dead right there. Oh, it's good to be back outside in the chair. Clean my nose out. Oh, bro, there's no bugs out here. I mean, yeah, there's an occasional ant on the ground and stuff, but Nowhere near the cockroaches. Like, bro, I've been looking at the ground for a minute. I've seen, like, maybe in the last hour, 2 hours I've been out here, I've only seen, like, 10 bugs. And that's being nice, like, drastically rounding up, too. I've seen a frog. I've seen 2 mosquitoes. I've seen a roly-poly, and I've seen a mini, like, a small carpenter ant. Oh, and I've seen a spider walking in. The standard, like, winter spiders that are, like, red with the yellow back. That eventually, like, turns brown. Because they get, like, big. That's all I've seen out here. Since I've been out here for, like, the last 2 hours. Yeah, if I was in that house in the last fucking 2 hours, I would have seen probably about, like, 500 roaches. Whether they were crawling on the floor in front of me, on my phone, on, like, beside me when I was sitting in there. You know, my general view. Whether it be on the wall, the TV. Ugh. The can I just put down on the table. I mean, it's your literal name. Like, you want to kill. You just want to. This is like troll shit I have to deal with. Oh my god. Stop lagging. How do I get food? I'm a plant. I photosynthesize for my food. It charges my AI reptilian body. Dude, why is it lagging? Dude. This is ridiculous. Oh, I went to sleep inside the house. I fell asleep for like 30 minutes last night when I got like into the stream at like 6:30 in the morning there. It took me like 10, 20 minutes to fall asleep. I fell asleep for like 30 minutes. I woke up at 7:30 and then went back to bed. And I woke up at like 9 and then I was up from 9 until now. I wanted to go to sleep and everything, but if I woke up after my stream, I'd be to stream. And if it was raining, you wouldn't see me. So I was wanting to get a stream in before I like went to bed. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm actually back outside in like natural air too. Like, oh my god, that was better. I feel sorry for y'all who live in a home, man. This is like, Jesus, must suck to be y'all. It'll be 9. If that's not the same roly-poly, oh nope, there'll be 9 because that's a solid red ant right there. Boop. That's 9. And that's a different fucking species of, like, bug. Albeit it's an ant. At least it's different. Boop. Oh, Lord. Oh. That's my battery at. Yeah, my hair looks bad. Popping out of my ponytail. Fix that. Look like a mad scientist. But yeah, I might hear y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day. I'll see you on the next live.